Hi, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Debbie and I am the owner and artist of Paws and Pencils Art. And I have two subscription box memberships. I have the monthly animal art subscription box, and I also have a Art Wellbeing Box. And so today what I wanted to do is do a live unboxing of this month's Wellbeing Box. So this is what it comes in, and I'm just going to open it up. And so it's got my business card for my mandala page, because I do mandalas and Zentangles. In the top we have a thank you card, and so now we're going to take off the top layer, and got a nice selection of goodies in that box. So what I'll do is I will open up everything, I'll take everything out, and then I'll show you what's actually in the box itself. So I like to add a different art quote for each month. So this month's one is from Edgar Degas. So art is not what you see, but what you make others see. So I quite like that one. We have incense sticks, so each box is different, so I tend to sort of buy quite a few, and no two boxes are the same. So somebody else could, my other members will have this box and they won't have the same incense sticks, but they'll have everything else the same. So for the well-being side of things, there's a scented tea light. We have a herbal tea bag, and we have this month's crystal is moonstone. And then what I've actually done for this is I've provided a crystal information card, so it just tells you all about moonstone, what it's about, its properties, chakras, the element, energy, and how to cleanse it. And then we have the art side of things. So what I've enclosed is some Zentangle tiles, and then we have an HB pencil. We have a 2B pencil for shading, so your HB's for drawing, your 2B's for shading. We also have pencil sharpener and a rubber. I put one of those in each box, so just in case. My sort of way of thinking is you want to keep your kits together, so you don't have to borrow from one box to another. So I would just provide the graphite pencils and the pencil sharpener and rubber, in each box. We also have a black Fineliner pen, so I'll put one of these in like every other box. I won't put it in every single box because you'll just be inundated with these, but it sort of gives you a chance to do as much drawing as you can. It lasts, to make it last for at least a couple of months, and then you get your next one. I also put in some different colour Fineliner pens. So these are like the 0.4mm nibs, so they're quite nice and sort of fine. And then I've put in a white gel pen so that you can actually highlight any of your Zentangles. So if you've used say like your black pen and you've done some shading, then, and if you want to highlight certain bits, then you could use the white gel pen. I've also enclosed a different washi tape each month, decorative one, so you can decorate your Zentangle tile if you'd like to, or what some people do is they'll practice on their tiles with the different patterns, and then you can transfer it over onto a bigger surface to make it into a project, and you can sort of put like loads of different patterns together, and then you can decorate with your washi tape. And you get a different washi tape roll each month, so you get a nice little collection of them. And also each month I provide a QR code, and that's access to the tutorials for each Zentangle we're doing that month. And in your first box I'll also enclose a QR code for a nice sort of chilled playlist for you to listen to whilst you're doing your creating. So I'll tell you the Zentangles that we've done so far. So we've done the Printemps, the Muka, the Crescent Moon, Bales, Floors, W2, Static, Charts, Waves, Kiko, Cubine, Rectangle and Wiggle Waves. So if I just provide some examples, so that's Kiko, so that's in this month's box. This is Cubine. It's a very simple one, but one that will work really well with other patterns. This is a combination of rectangles and wiggle waves, so I thought those two would actually go really nicely together. And there we have a few of the other ones as well. There's that one. There's that one. We have some different designs for the Muka. I particularly like that one. You can also do it in inked outline, so the best thing to do would be to ink it first, wait for it to dry, and then do your shading. And I provide shading techniques on there as well. So again, there's another Muka, and there we go. That's the static. So you can see with the different ways of shading it, it sort of, you know, makes it more three-dimensional rather than flat looking. This one's the charts, and what I did is part of my washi tape, I decorated the Zentangle tile. And then finally this one is waves. So I've got quite a few more on my wall here. I like to sort of experiment with different ones, and yeah, so then I can stick them in a sketchbook, and then I can use it for reference, or, you know, for doing larger projects. And you know, I also do mandalas as well, and sometimes I use some of the patterns from Zentangle in the patterns on the mandala. So if this is something that you think you would be interested in, our boxes are £22 a month, and they're available on my Etsy shop, and I'll put the details in the comments. You can buy it as one-off, or I'll also put the link for a subscription, so you can get a monthly subscription for it as well. And you don't need to have a contract for it. It's you can cancel at any time. So yeah, it's a really lovely, relaxing process to do. So if you don't need to sort of have experience in drawing, you don't have to be, you know, have any particular skill level. It's really great for unwinding if you've had a particularly stressful day, and you know, you can have like your herbal tea, you can light an incense stick, listen to your playlist, and you know, just draw. And you know, it's really great. I can just make, you know, it just feels so relaxing. So hopefully you know, you'll want to buy one of these amazing boxes. I'm really proud of it. And what I'll do each month is I will do an unboxing of the Wellbeing Box each month, and I'll also do the animal art subscription boxes as well. So I hope to see you soon.